Let me start by answering the two obvious questions. Yes, we had a home inspection, and no, to our knowledge, my house is not built on a native burial ground. We bought our house February 1st, 2018. Had the home inspection, passed with reasonably flying colors. And you know, chaos is really the absence of order. And for most people, their house is somewhat orderly. I mean, even Corey's house is probably somewhat orderly. Your house, you know, when things are going bad, you say, oh, I want to go home, because that's where your order is. Our house was orderly. And on February 10th, 10 days after we closed on the house, I was carrying boxes up the staircase when I saw a little blister of paint on the wall. And I should have known better than to disturb the order, but I poked that blister, and water came jetting out, and then the ceiling collapsed. Water pouring through the heating unit mounted in the ceiling, we had a basketball-sized hole in the roof. In the dictionary next to incredulous is a picture of my insurance agent saying, you've had the house less than 2 weeks and it's a $13,000 claim? But we got a new roof. We didn't have heat that winter upstairs, but you know, plastic sheeting adds a lot of order to a home. We had a lot of plastic sheeting, not much drywall. Things were off to a good start in our house, and 4 months after that, we decided to fence in our acre, an $8,000 fence to contain the $35 dog. Sarah understands. 5 days after the fence went up, a tree came down, crushed 16 feet of that fence. That was my second insurance claim. And soon after would come another tree down on another section of fence. That was my third insurance claim. There have been other trees fallen on my property. They did not hit anything, no insurance claims on those. So things are going pretty swimmingly, and that's really as much chaos as I figured there can be in one house. Until the day about a year ago when we were doing some laundry, my wife was doing dishes, I flushed the toilet, and sewage came out of every hole on the first floor. The plumbers determined, and I should go back and mention that there was a brand new septic tank installed the day before we closed on the sale. That was part of the condition of sale, new septic tank. The new septic tank has settled and disconnected itself from the sewer pipe exiting the house. And the only way to reconnect it and fix it is to dig up 30 feet of concrete patio, which we did. Got the pipe fixed, reconnected the septic tank, repaved the patio just in time for Thanksgiving last year. I was thankful for my insurance agent. He was not thankful for me. A month after that, we got some new heating and air conditioning installed in the kitchen. You know, house is warm, everything's toasty, there's so much order, life is good. So I should have known not to poke things again, because we noticed that every time you took a shower, the toilet went blub, blub, blub. Never doubt the ability of not just one, but a team of plumbers to add to the chaos of a situation. Because that blub, blub, blub soon turned into, we have to clear the vent, and oops, the snake punctured a different pipe, and now there's water pouring down from the second floor through the brand new heating and air conditioning unit that we had just paid $15,000 to install, water running down into the first floor. It's all good. Really it is. The team of plumbers determined that my house doesn't have one sewer line exiting the house. No, it has two. One for each floor. No other house that you will ever hear of has two sewer lines. We also have a secret electrical panel, but that's another story. The second sewer line, once they dug up another 30 feet of concrete, 6 feet over from the first 30 feet of concrete that they had already dug up. Once we dug that concrete up, we determined that that second sewer line had never been reconnected to the septic tank. Consider that for a moment. First thing the plumber said was, you got terracotta pipe, you got PVC pipe, you got steel pipe, cast iron pipe, some kind of pipe called Orangeburg. It's like, diversity's a good thing. Not in plumbing. So I thought about this for a moment and asked the plumber, that sewer line was never connected to the septic tank. Where has everything that we have flushed for the last 4.25 years gone? And wordlessly, he just went, so when I say that, I don't want to go home, you understand. Because in my home right now, it looks like I'm losing a game of Jumanji.